What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Fortanzimbu. I am Fortanzimbu. Yes, I'm back again here in YouTube. Concern all of us, the people that they want to hate the truth, the people that they want to learn. We've been struggling for many years. But it's for us to stand up strong and to keep striving because I believe God put us in this earth for reason. All of us, not just black, I believe every race in this world, we are all here for reason. That reason I have no idea because we've been fighting for so many years. But we are human beings. There is good and there is bad. We all understand there's right and wrong. There's positive, there's negative. There is balance in this world. There is a system that we all supposed to live with. There's people that they came to this world just they only live for negative. They bring chaos in the society that we're living on this earth. For some reason, I don't know that they have so much hate. And that hate it been passing around. And that hate, it don't just start outside, it start at home because you can have two parents, father and mother, but it don't mean both of them they're gonna brought you in a proper way. No, or they're gonna give you proper education. No, it don't work like that. That's why we're gonna react in this video. KKK, the KKK, all of these clown. We can see this disease it never died. This disease is still around us, is still carry on living among us. About people that they hate other people. White people they don't have right. They're not in a right to justify themselves for what they have done to uh black American. You have European, they done wars to black African. Yes, they have done wars to black African. You have European that they went to American. They did wars to the indigenous in that country. And they did wars to the slave that they brought in America. That's black people. So we have these people. This is an interview. They're doing an interview here in 1982. The Grand Wizard defend KKK policy on segregation. Can you see this? They're doing it. He's doing an interview live on TV. He's defending the policy of segregation. You see certain people. He's gonna try to forget what they have done in the past, lynching black people, lynching, killing, unaliving, young black boy and young black girl, fathers, mother, they torture that black America they went through. And you have this person here, disgusting, despicable human being. He was only created in this planet Earth to be against our race of people because he thinks that's his right. He has right to believe the way he believes, to torture, to traumatize black people because they look different, because they're darker than him. Can you see? You have people that they live like this until this day, 2025. Don't think because they stop lynching black people and we don't have people like this anymore. No. Black America, they suffer and they're still suffering because the KKK movement, it is the police department in American. The White House that you call the government of the United States of America, it is the KKK. It doesn't matter if it's the Democratic or Republic. They're all the same people. Just like Malcolm X explained this, he said, if you see the people that they colonize Angola, the Congo, the South Africa, the Nigeria, Ghana, Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, Burkina Faso, Togo. He said they're all the same people. They are French, they are Dutch, they are English, they are the Portuguese, they are the Italian, they're all white people. That's what Malcolm X said. You look the other way, you look the other way. It's the same people. It's for us black people, we need to do everything to come together and work. What was in the dark, it will come to light. What was in the light, it will be hidden. And this is what we're seeing. The KKK, they used to hide themselves, wearing masks, covering themselves, all coming alive. And you have young idiot, mega Trump, that you call Trumpanies, cult. They are the descendant of all them KKK. They coming to life. They speaking on TV, YouTube. They going viral. They getting support from all of these racism bomb. So this is what we're gonna see here. What this disgusting, despicable human being that was born in this planet Earth just to be hate, to bring hate to others that they don't look like him. So let's go. This is only for education purpose. I'm not bringing out any hate speak, but is what it is. That's what I'm bringing here. Let's go.
You to the Grand and Imperial Wizard of the Invisible Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, Mr. Bill Wilkinson. Oh, Imperial Wizard, can you tell me and us, 100 years after your predecessors set the South aflame with the cross burnings, lynchings, and other events, you should be bothering this country still?
To begin with, I believe a slight rebuttal is in order for your opening statements, or the opening statements that was made about the Klan. We are not anti-Catholic. We are not anti-Semitic. We believe in the white race. We believe that at this point in time, that white Americans are being treated as second-class citizens.
Shut your damn mouth. For me to go far just to listen to that garbage, my brain is already explode. Treating second-class citizen. Are you insane? Who's the president of the United States in 1982? Huh? A black person? A color? Oh, wait. A brown person? I don't think so. Talking about treating second-class citizen. These people, they're delusion. They're delusion. Even until do you know that this is 1982? 1982. This moron is talking about second-class citizen, and we are in 2025. You have dumb white people. They still talk like this. We've been treating, second class. Who's the president of the United States right now in 2025? A damn racism bomb. God damn, man. I can't believe him. When I just heard that, my brain just went, pooh.
Federal laws, the civil rights laws, have created a dual system of justice in this country. A set of federal laws that protects the interest of minorities, and local and state laws.
But Grand and Imperial Wizard,
if I may, of white people.
If I may interrupt, if I might be so bold as to interrupt the Imperial Wizard, it says on a sheet that you people hand out to the young and the youths of our high schools, it says, if you want to join the Klan, quote, I swear that I am of white, non-Jewish heritage. Are you fed up with special privileges given to blacks? That's a quotation from your own literature.
Dang.
Absolutely. We are.
Well, what do you mean you're not? What do you mean you're not anti-Semitic?
We are a Christian organization. We also don't allow Buddhists or Muslims or atheists in the organization.
When did you take in the Pat Buchanans? When I was a kid in Dubuque, Iowa, the Ku Klux Klan, which was then fairly powerful in Indiana, about 1922 or 3, somewhere in there, you were anti-Catholic.
The Klan has had different views from time to time on lesser issues.
Mm-hmm.
The one issue we've never changed on is that of segregation. We believe that God has commanded us to separate ourselves from other races. In fact, that's not a unique stand. Billy Graham, just a few years ago, himself segregated his.
Billy Graham is in hell. Billy Graham is in hell, burning. Oh, yeah, he is. He was preaching white nationalism. Yes, he was. And when he died, I was glad. Oh, yeah, I'll say that. And I will say that we're proud. Billy Graham, he is in hell, burning, screaming to the Lord to forgive him. And you know what? The Lord is not going to forgive him.
Crusade audiences. He preached segregation. The Southern Baptist and the National Baptist, one was black, one was white. Mm-hmm. They practiced and preached segregation. So we didn't invent segregation. We just still believe
you
in
did. Let me ask you about something, and you did correct it, let me say, before the show started, something I was unaware of. But there are a number of Klan organizations, and I gather it is not yours, who march in tandem, arm in arm with members of the American Nazi Party. Now, the Nazis were responsible for the murder, not simply of Jews in Germany, but American pilots, American soldiers. They're guilty of all manner of horrid atrocities. They have on their, I guess, on their record some 250,000 American dead. Now, why would any patriotic American, or one who calls himself a patriotic American, be anywhere near the swastika, the insignia of Hitler's Germany?
Well, as you conceded before the show, I did clear up that point. The Klan, the Invisible Empire, which I head, detests Nazis as much as we do communists. But I'd like to make one thing clear, that there's too much hype today about the Germans and the Nazis. Let's not forget that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor and they led to death marches in Bataan. I don't believe that we should condemn all of the Germans for something that happened in Germany 40 years ago. And I do condemn what Hitler did to any.
Why would any patriot, someone who calls himself a patriot, and the Klan's groups with which I guess you're associated with members, if not the leadership, why would they march with people who are march under the swastika?
We don't.
You don't. Why do your colleagues do that?
I believe, to make it clear at first, we're the only national Klan organization left. There have been those that have come and gone. It's sort of like the political parties, the Democrats, Republicans, American independents. They come and they go. They splinter and they regroup and rejoin. Right now, we are the major unquestioned Klan organization in America. There's some people that we have expelled from our organization that will start other branches. In their anxiety to get membership and support, they will join with anyone, including Nazis.
This is not your organization, doesn't believe that. But I believe a quote by you I read in a book on the Klan today. You were denouncing the quote, I think it was Jew-controlled media. Have you used that term?
I may have used that term.
It's a direct quote.
I may have used that term some years ago.
What do you mean by that?
But as well, I don't mean by that anything at this point in time. I believe that a lot of Jews are prominent in the media, but I believe a lot of Baptists and a lot of Methodists and a lot of other people are.
Why would you use the term Jew-controlled media?
Well,
I mean, you don't run around saying the Baptist-controlled media is keeping us off the air.
I no longer use that term. This has been a number of years ago that I would have made that comment, and I'm not apologizing for what I might have said at that time.
All right, let's talk about blacks.
All right.
Why?
Wait a minute. I want to go. My brother came back from the airborne in Vietnam, and he told me, and that of the bodies that he took out as a medical officer, he said, 50% of those guys were black kids, served in the United States and Vietnam. This was it was a crack frontline unit. And these were American blacks who died in higher numbers for their country in Southeast Asia in that war than did white Americans, as a matter of fact, in the Vietnam War. Now, how can you be against a race which contains people who are out there fighting for their country just as much as white Christian Protestant Americans are?
That's something else that needs to be cleared up, Pat. We're not against the black race. We're not against. We believe in free enterprise for this country. We believe that everyone should have the same rights.
Well, Mr. Wizard, it says right here. Wait a minute, Mr. Wizard. Let me interrupt you for a minute, Mr. Wizard. It says right here, you believe in the final solution, which is black repatriation to Africa.
Abraham Lincoln, but now look, I'm not going to be cut off.
But I'm not going to be shut off either. You're running around on a bed sheet. I don't have the bed sheet. But I just want to tell you, I want to ask you this question. Can you imagine this country repatriating all the black Americans that Pat just spoke about to Africa?
No.
I mean, what kind of nonsense?
No, I
is
can't.
that? Well, what
I
are you
sure
saying
can't.
it for then?
I'm not saying it.
Well,
You
it says right here.
No, that's your paper. That's not my paper.
That's your paper. I took the quote and wrote it on this blue
That's
type.
not my paper. Now, to get back to it, now, just a minute. I answered your question. Now, I want to finish what I was saying. We feel that affirmative action is discriminating against white people. And there is no question about it. Two wrongs don't make a right. Because black people were hurt and discriminated against in the past does not justify the discrimination against white people now. And we're asking for an end to that.
Look, I'm against reverse discrimination. I'm against racial quotas. I'm against affirmative action as it's practiced.
When you're doing it to the black, or I'm shut your mouth. I'm against reverse discrimination. You're only saying that because that white racism KKK bastard is talking right there. He's saying we're second-class citizen. No, you're not. It's all kind of crap, rubbish that they're bringing out. They always do. They always do. And I like the other white dude that got angry talking about the black, sending them get rid of all the blacks. Look, anyone that is listening, when you heard what people they're talking about, whites they're becoming second-class citizens, just tell them to shut the damn mouth, because just ask them, who's the damn president? Just tell them, who's the damn president in the government? The majority of people in the government, are they white or black? Just ask them that. If the answer is white, and tell them to shut the damn mouth, because they don't know what they're talking about. All they're going to do is mumbling garbage.
You said, when I introduced you, I didn't say that your organization was. I said, historically, to most Americans, you're anti-Catholic and anti-Semitic and racist. In other words, anti-black. You said, we're not anti-Catholic.
Right.
We're not anti-Semitic. You didn't deny the racist thing.
Well, it depends on your definition of racist. I'm a segregationist, okay? I believe that God has commanded me not to mix with other races. For that reason, I want to have schools where I can send my children to a white school. I want to be able to go to my white neighborhoods, to white businesses,
all right,
those things. So if that terms me as a racist, then I'm a racist.
Wait a minute, you can do that.
Oh my Lord! We're gonna carry on. You know, I just wanted to play that. We're gonna carry on. We're gonna play this. We need to speak about all of this racism bomb. We need to speak about all of. I think it's a great education when you see all these racism people they took in public. It's about education. We need to let our children, black people. You has Negro that loves the master more than the master love themselves. You need to listen and pay attention. House Negro that love the master more than the master love himself. When you see the house is on fire, do you know what? You're running over there to burn the house. You're throwing water. You're doing everything possible so the house it won't catch fire. When the master is sick, you're screaming, we sick. Now you're sitting over them. It don't mean because you love the master and the master is going to love you back. So this is great for us. We need to start studying this, analyze all of this, so our children, they can learn something. So we're going to carry on to this bomb, this racism bomb. We're going to carry on and listen more. So I'll catch you all to the next video. Peace.